Was able to reopen for business after months of only welcoming a little more than 22 people into their hotel at a time.
We're allowed to operate as a bar that's offering dine-in service, right? We only have the bar open while the kitchen's actually open and serving food.
When filling out an attestation application, businesses must show they're going above and beyond to prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Meeting all the regulations in the attestation, but we're limiting capacity even further, than what's allowed. We're maintaining. You can see that the seats are, all the tables and chairs are spaced out to allow for social distancing, and we have increased our staff so that we can actually maintain and sanitize and monitor the activities and things like that.
Drew adds his staff has been trained to ensure everyone is following guidelines.
We've briefed our staff on, made sure that they've read all the regulations and that they're complying with it. They have to wear masks and they have to be vigilant, even more so than in a bar.
He says while things are starting to liven up again, the town still has a long way to go. If you plan to visit Bisbee, masks are required. Reporting in Bisbee, Sierra Encinas, KG9 on your side.
Another industry beginning to reopen in Arizona are gyms. Now, ones in Pima County are allowed to start opening back up this week when the area's transmission risk decreased to moderate. But that doesn't mean that it's just business as usual. Jet Sports Training in Tucson says it's making sure to follow capacity regulations, allowing 20 minutes between sessions to sanitize the whole place and limiting the number of people allowed per class.
COVID-19 hit us hard. We're excited that we're open. There is some guidelines and regulations that we have to follow, sanitizing, masks, things of that nature. But I'm okay with that because it's better than being closed.
While gyms in Tucson are allowed to reopen, there are still 6 counties in the state where they must stay closed unless granted a state waiver. And this has to do with the COVID-19 risk of transmission in those areas. Now, if you have a Rebound Arizona story to share, let us know at kega9.com/rebound, or you can email us at rebound@kega9.com. So let's get to our first warning weather with Brian Brennan. We're expecting another rainy evening tonight.
That's right. If you look to the east or west of Tucson, there are either showers or storms happening. Looking to the east of Tucson, you can see it's been cloudy to the east of Tucson all day. They're experiencing more shower, light drizzle. If you look to the west, still pretty cloudy, but you can see some breaks in the cloud, not as thick. And if you look beyond, even further west than the Tucson mountains, you start to see some clearing. So on the radar, you can tell the difference. You can see all this cloud cover east of Tucson. Again, those areas experienced just some light showers, and then west of Tucson, where there had been some clearing, those storms were able to get generated thanks to the heating of the afternoon. And you can see where those heavy thunderstorms have been in western Pima County, around Ajo, and west of Sells. A whole lot of action going on there. You can see a flood warning just northeast of Gila Bend and a flood advisory around Ajo. For most of us, though, we are under a flood watch. We continue to see that. Again, not so much for areas east of Tucson, which is just getting that showery activity, but just on the edge of that clearing is Tucson. And again, we could get hit with a thunderstorm that could lead to flash flooding. So that watch is in effect until 11 p.m. We'll have more about the chance for storms tomorrow and the next day. That's in the full forecast.
Thanks, Brian. One sorority house at the U of A is already reporting a coronavirus outbreak, adding to the total in Arizona, which is over 201,000 confirmed cases. More than 5,000 deaths have been reported in the state, and